how sweet the sound that saved our wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, now I see. His grace has taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious dear
to all these people, to the McAbee family, who is my family. I have so many stories I can tell you about Mac because we worked together for so long. Mac was the kind of guy to just reel you in with his charm. And when I first went to his apartment, Loma apartment, when I met Mike, I didn't know him, but it didn't take me but a few minutes to learn him. And we was young then, very young. I think about family. I was in this house every Christmas. Every Christmas, my family, his family, took time to spend some time together at Christmas celebrating Christ. And it's good to work with someone who knows Christ, because we came from kind of like the same background. I had a grandfather that was a preacher, Christians in my family. So when I met Mac, the first thing he asked me, did I go to church? I said, well, we're going to be talking about business and how to fix equipment and all. He want to know. I said, yeah, Mike, I go to church. If I go too, he said, what denomination are you on? I said, well, I'm Baptist. He said, well, you might be Church of God when you get through dealing with me. And I said, oh, man, what are you talking about? He said, you know, he said, do you sing? I said, a little bit. He said, can you pray? I said, yeah, I can pray. I come from a family background of where we love the Lord. He said, well, that's good. We're going to make it. So we went back to the little office he had, that little shop he had, but finally became his office because he became my maintenance supervisor. We traveled all over the world. He could fix anything that moves. He didn't need no blueprint or any, but we decided to go and see who made our machines. So we traveled. We was on the plane going to Texas, somewhere all the time. But we always found time to talk about the Lord. And I was just listening to the preacher. I want to know who that guy that knew Mac for 40 years, because everybody knew McAbee who worked at Texas, from every department. But I want to say this, that David sang at my daughter's wedding. And I said, I don't think Dave can sing this song that she won't sing. Man, you get a song to me, man. We had it on tape. Might have been cassette tapes then, it was long till 1985. So David looked at that song and listened to it. And he sang at my daughter's wedding at Mount Zion Baptist Church in Pioneer. I think it was August the 10th, 1985. And when he got through singing, the whole church was standing. We wasn't at a wedding, we was at a prayer meeting. And that's the way the family with McAbee and Barbara. On last Wednesday, I had lost contact with them. They had lost my number. And I went to visit a lady in the hospital. And I ran right into Barbara. She ran and told me what was going on. We had prayer. And then on Friday, they called me because I was gone again out of town. But I want to say to everybody, Mike is where you want to be. We talked about this day. And I know that we talked about the crown we're going to have. And all the stars we're going to have in them for what we did for the Lord. We talked about not so much about what all going to happen to us, but how many crowns God going to give us for what we did for other people. Because man was a lover of people. It wasn't anything that he wouldn't do for you. Anybody. He had his ways, like he was a redheaded guy. And he had his ways, sometimes we would talk a little bit to each other, but when we left, sometimes we had to pray to get through what we had to get through. But there was a lot of guys that Mac worked with. We call him Mac at Texas. And he brought a lot of guys in and trained them. And I'm talking about really put some time in. And I don't know if any of those guys here, if they're here, just raise your hand and let me know some. I know some Texas people here because they told me they're going to be here. I'm not going to ask you to stand, but I know that Texas love Mac. And I know a lot of people didn't get the word. Some people call me and say, I didn't know it. You didn't call me, but I'm old now. I can't think of everything. I can't call everybody. I don't have everybody's number. But I want to say that you don't have to worry about where Mac is. Mac is the place. He's gone home where he longed to be. He sang about it. He played the guitar about it. He taught about it. Even at work, he talked to guys about God and being saved. I'll never forget, every time somebody in our department had a funeral, me and Mac went to it. We went up in the mountain one time, and I said, Mac, are they going to take some snakes out there? And I had not going. That's the kind of way we talk. I said, man, I can't handle it. Man, we were way up in the mountain. I said, man, sit beside me and then, don't move, because don't nobody holler. Nobody feel like they do you. And then Mac could go to sleep on you if you didn't. You know what I'm talking about, Barbara, right? Preacher, I've seen Mac, so then you wake up.